Quinn to run off some energy. So him and Jasmine are out playing on, yes, there you are, on flat field right now. So he's going to read questions for us, so feel free to ask any questions. And, no. Yes.
And while we're waiting for the questions, a couple of things. We've got the Salem Mass, and that has tons of people right now throughout till Halloween's over. And we have the opportunity to go there. There's hundreds of people, hundreds of dogs. It's really a nice opportunity. The streets are just filled with people. So it's been a good training experience. You can go down by the town hall and walk upstairs. There's just a myriad of things that you can do. Walking down by the water, there's just people that you're passing by, they're all over. And it's a good, like I say, experience for the dogs.
Yes, we only have a little bit of time. October 31st, after that, everybody leaves Salem. So.
It's just a little difficult parking. So it's good to take the train in. We took the train today from Ipswich, but it had 4 stops, and I usually go from Beverly, and when they called another city, I thought, oh my God, I've gotten on the wrong train. But it was all fine and good. But limited times from Ipswich into town. So, any questions?
Did you have any problems with other dogs? I know you said there's a lot of dogs.
None. It was excellent. I stopped. Nobody was darting out.
Well-behaved animals?
Yes, it was great. Yesterday we took a new recipient over and we sat out and had a coffee, and dogs passing us by, there was not a bit of congestion, anything. They were very good. Oh, they're putting a show on for you. Yes. It's Jim and Larky, and they love each other.
For the most part. Except for Jim right now, biting on his leg. Hey, easy. Jim.
Hey, Jim. No, we're putting the show.
Hey, enough.
Any questions there?
Enough.
No idea.
All right.
Relax.
I'm trying to talk about, I took Keiko today on the train. He was excellent. We got on.
Yeah.
And he laid down immediately.
Easy.
Of course, there's always people, they want to touch, and he was very good about it. He just laid down, he was very quiet, and there were 4 stops. He looked out the window for a second, and then laid down again.
Easy.
And getting off in Salem was... Let's see, we need to share here for break.
You can't hear us?
You can't hear us.
All right. At all?
They said please move forward.
Oh, we're not close enough to the mic.
Oh, we'll talk louder.
Sorry. How's that? We'll try to get closer this way.
Yes. But it looks like the camera's going that way. So they'll hear you at least.
Well, if they...
Maybe it's good.
Yes. Well, we don't know how much you heard and what you didn't hear. You want to repeat Salem in case... Did people hear that at all?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
It's a long, I think
I know it's a long,
like
the 2
5.
minute
There's a 2 minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that
That's what we've always said is a 2-minute
At
lag.
one point it was like 5 or 6.
Last I heard it was 2.
Oh.
So, but anyway, we have Elijah here today. I don't know if you heard Quinn was coming just to blow off some steam and run around with Jasmine today. So we have our guest Elijah, which is wonderful. It was a nice surprise. Thank you, Elijah. He's going to read questions for us. So if you have any questions or whatever, he'll read them right off the Explorer. So,
Lila May wants to know, are the games weighed often?
Say if you're what?
Weighed.
If they were weighed, or if they're weighed often?
oh, weight off.
Usually before any medication is given or anything that requires a weight.
I think, did they do some today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get that sheet.
Yes. I was going to say, no, they gave, I don't know if it was a heartwormer or whatever today, but all wormer today. So they do actually have some weight, so that's a good question. Judy's going to run and get the sheet. Today I ended up, there was puppies out all over the place, so I decided today would be a good day to do practice some spoon feeding. So that was kind of fun. I had, let's see, who did I have? I had Duchess and Evie, and I was actually working with them in the arena, and as I was spoon feeding, I was practicing their recall, and then I was trying to get them like to come up here and go through the chute there, and so we worked on that, and they did well. Evie, Duchess did really well. Jim. Evie, Duchess did really well going up there. I got her right up, no problem. She had no fear of it. Evie was a little more nervous about it, and but Evie actually did well going through there, the chute. So, hey. So Judy's gonna read the weights of everybody.
Just to give you an idea, no, tin was 163. Miss Mark. Victor's 140, Bianca's 124, Chip was 119, Turby 146, Percy was 140, Keiko 142, Rambo 136, and Larky 147.
Wow.
Here comes one of our star trainers here. She was out with a dog, Haley.
Well, we're all superstars.
That's
here,
right.
right?
I just one of them. One of them. Alexis was right. 78. Bridget 85. Melvin 142. Moira 82. Duke 59. And Duchess 53. Oh, we've got Bentley's still really up there. He's 170.
So much.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sizzle 150. And Jiminy 138.
hey,
Jimmy's only 138. I would
Yeah.
have expected him to be more than that.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Well, they get a lot of treats up there.
Yeah, they do.
So that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And this is Miss Marcus, that was 163.
Okay. So it's like 73.
Yeah.
What was that on?
10.
Oh, no, it was definitely more than 170, more than 73, huh?
No, less than 173.
It's 163.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There are more. Fred was 98, Jasmine 130, Chloe 86, Frank 133, Sandy 85, Proxy 129, Sloan 96, Carl 137, Emma 62, Evie 61. Those puppies are so cute. It's unbelievable.
Wait, how much is Duke?
Duke was
59. Okay. I was like, he's got to be like 40 pounds or something because I keep having to lift him up. But apparently I'm stronger than I thought.
That's right, all those muscles.
Well, when we went to Connor's farm, he was, I'm sure Stacy, we mentioned on Tuesday, Stacy, we were trying to get them back to the car in the parking lot, and he actually does really well following somebody else walking with another dog. So we're actually thinking about practicing that with him to give him more confidence to walk, because we can't keep picking him up. Obviously at that weight, it's not going to work for any much longer. So
I spent a lot of time at Tractor Supply the other day trying to get him to come back to the car, and he just laid down in the middle of the parking lot, so I didn't really have a choice. So I like lifted him up, and I was like, wow, he's heavy.
yeah, it's
He is big.
Yes.
Tell him about Connor's farm too.
We're not talking about Connor's? Oh, so last weekend, Connor's Farm hosted us, very nice. They let us set up a table there. We had pamphlets, poker chips, everything. We had a pen. The trainers were rotating dogs on both Saturday and Sunday. People, hundreds and hundreds of people just walked through that place. Puppies were in the pen. They did really well with people coming up. Actually, Duke and Emma, especially Duke, he was like, oh, this is fun for about a half hour. And it's like, yeah. He laid smack in the middle of the pen, sound asleep.
I'm not even surprised.
But he
No,
just-
Larky.
Found a place to Goober.
There's a
That's
cushion
where
up here.
Bunny pretended to be stuck, remember?
The what?
That's where Bunny pretended to be stuck. Do you remember
Yes,
that?
yes. Huh.
That's why one side's down, because I unscrewed it.
Yeah.
They'll try anything.
Yes, they will. So yes, Connor's Farm there's tons of kids and people and there was a little train that they around the cornfields, well, actually it was a pond. So there was tons of noises, and they had a thing way in the back that people could do shooting apples at a target, which was very loud.
Yeah.
So even taking them over there, and they all did pretty well considering it was overload. And Chloe she witnessed her first pig race, so that was kind of cute. They had little piglets, so she was quite interested in that. I think if she had her way, she would have joined them, but clearly she couldn't. So it was very good exposure for all the dogs. John brought up all the big dogs, and not all of them, but big dogs, and walked them through. I know Judy did. Lynn brought Larky, I think, one day. She brought and walked Larky through. He did really well. So, and what they would do is once they came up to the table, took their vest off. So, because people, as much as they love the puppies, they also wanted to have the big dogs. So,
Because big dogs are better.
they are better. We love them. So that was lots of fun, and it was great exposure for SDP, and lots of questions and from people. And
Yes.
So it was good. They're just a local farm stand who have expanded. They have a big corn maze way in the back. Their corn maze was like, I don't know, listed one of the top
Like one of the
five
top,
or
yeah.
something in the country.
Yeah.
So,
In the country?
yes.
And it's nice.
Yeah.
They made it nice so families could go. You didn't pay for parking, paid to get in to the amusement area, but you saw so many families out there having a good time. Where, like at the fair, it was expensive to park, expensive to get in.
Right.
You know, it doesn't allow if you have multiple kids.
Right. And how was your experience in Salem? Did you have good?
I haven't gone to Salem in October.
Oh, you haven't yet? Oh, I thought you did.
I've been avoiding Salem in October.
Oh, it's fun.
Salem in September's great because it's just starting to get some people.
Yeah.
Salem in November's great because there's still some
A
people.
few people, yeah.
Yeah, but October it's a mess.
It's
It's
packed.
terrifying for me. So
It's busy.
Yeah,
It's
for the
very
dogs.
busy. Yeah. And it's expensive. To park in their parking garages is like $30.
That's why the train was great.
Yeah.
oh my
And it
goodness.
gives you,
It's very expensive. But,
normal times of the year it's like $2.
yeah, no,
Oh my goodness.
right now. So,
Crazy.
yeah. But, anyway, any questions?
A ton.
A ton
Oh,
of
really?
questions.
Oh.
Okay, let them roll.
How is Jasmine doing with the young person?
We cannot really talk about that right now, but if everything goes well, then we'll talk about it.
I just came back with her, and she did awesome. Before she had a tendency, as you know, to always try to be, her pace was perfect today. Her focus was perfect. We were just in TJ Maxx, nothing fancy, and there was another woman in there. She had a little dog up in the, kids seat, and that dog was full on attention at Jasmine. Wasn't doing anything because we were off in a distance. Jasmine noticed it, but she didn't do anything. She was like, yeah, whatever. And we carried on like nothing. But she was really, I know she always had a tendency to want to be ahead, but not today. She was spot on today.
Oh, that's
so.
good.
Fingers crossed.
How's training going for the youngest pup? You kind of talked about it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes, well, spoon feeding today was quite interesting. I don't know if you saw me on Puppy Hill out there. I did some of that today. They have work. They have a lot of work on that in that department. But they actually, towards the end, they were focusing. Some of them were grabby. Emma was probably the worst, grabby, jumping and
She's
grabby.
so jumpy.
Very jumpy. But she, even towards the end, got better. So, out training.
some of them are very good
They
at
actually-
walking with you.
Yes, they'll.
And practicing wool things, and others are like, just looking around and everything that they can possibly take in.
Duke in Tractor Supply was awesome. Like, he one-stepped great, he was right with me, he kept looking up at me. He was very curious, confident, but then outside he was like, I'm not going back to that car.
Oh. Well, but he did good in the store.
Yeah, in the store I was like, okay, that's half the battle.
Yep, yeah.
Let's keep that confidence up.
And this time around, we don't have all the problems we did with before with them all loading up. So we're not
Yeah.
spending a ton of time.
That
loading
was
up. I know
crazy.
that's a big deal right there.
Yeah.
There.
The only thing is getting their butt up because they can't do it yet, even though they want to. So,
They make
Yeah.
the effort, but
yeah.
Okay.
There were two questions for me. Um, to Murphy, yes, he's having a great time. And to Crafty, it's just gonna take time to heal. It's nothing major, but it will just take it. It will go away when it goes away. How is Chip doing?
How is Chip doing?
I haven't taken her out in a while.
I took her to the fair twice during the week, and she did a lot better the second time. I think the first time was just like a shock.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, but the second time was more crowded, and she did very well. So I think we just need to find the right person. So I think she's probably ready.
That's good. Okay, next.
Have the potential breeders had any more medical screening?
I think this month they
There's
have
something
Yeah,
else.
she's got a group that are going.
There's
maybe
something
like
else.
next week.
Yeah, I think it's next week. There's, I'm not sure what day, but yes, there is more screening coming up.
Good boy, Larky.
So maybe we'll have, that'll kind of whittle down our list of readers
Yes.
and really get a good feel of,
This one might be hard, but Crafty was wondering what Chaos's last week was.
Chaos's last weight. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it was.
Find the date. It was in July.
but she is back on the farm. I don't know if anybody's put that out there yet, but she is back. So,
Really?
is it Quinn?
Is it?
Yeah, that's who was crying.
Where's Daddy?
Chaos's last weight was 148, and that was July 9th.
Really? I would have guessed she was.
Bentley's was 157, so he gained 13 pounds.
Wow.
The chunk of
Wow.
Do you think Larky is still growing?
Oh, I think he'll.
so.
Yeah, I do.
He's
Yeah.
a year old. He won't stop growing until he's 2.5.
Yeah. I mean, he still has some growing to do.
He's got to fill out more.
Larky, come.
He's just a big, doofy boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
He kind of reminds me of the goofiness that Eeyore had when he was
yeah.
little.
Yes, I know. And look how big you are, Bob.
I know.
He got so tall.
He's so big.
And you're a good boy though, aren't you? Yes, we all love you.
So, the dogs seem to be if I can talk, the dogs seem to refuse very often to go back to kennel after breakfast or dinner more than ever before. Do you have an explanation, or do you discuss the reasons often with each other and try to change it? Has it to do with all the available food on feeders?
Well, what was the last part about the available food on feeders?
Has it to do with all the available?
Like the spillage?
Yeah.
I think
We
so.
also
They-
keep the bowls on.
Right. That's
Right.
true. But they do go under for the,
Yeah.
there are a few that are kind of independent. Jasmine likes to wander around a little bit. Proxy always stops to urinate before he goes in. But then there are times when when they go in. I wish I had an answer for the one.
We
that
are
you
working
said.
on it
Yes.
though. I mean, we're definitely well aware of it. So we know it needs to be worked on.
Their regular recall skills are good. It's
The
when
dinner.
food is involved. So yeah, we're working about it. We talk about it all the time.
But it has improved. It's not perfect by any means, but we have noticed an improvement, so at least it's in the right direction. We haven't gone backwards. We've baby steps forward, so. it is a work in progress.
No more questions.
No more questions?
All right. What time
Well,
is it?
I think,
3:53.
okay.
Oh,
Yes.
So,
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
thank you very much. Have a good evening. Oh, wait.
oh, nothing.
No?
It's about when you were talking about Larky.
When talking about Larky.
Yeah.
Bye.